Hello guys, welcome back to Gabino Games. It's time for another Guardian Siege battle, this time against Moong Ming and G.O.A.T. They have started the guild war, and right now we see Plebe on the attack. He's bringing in his Theor, Galleon, and Chloe. Chloe's going to take the first turn and do Fanatic, and then Galleon's gonna follow with Time to Loot, and then of course Theor will finish, most probably Yon Hong if defense broken, or you can also kill Molong. It depends what RNG goes your way. I mean, in case you did your Time to Loot and then you don't have a defense break on Yon Hong, how are you gonna kill her? Or if Molong doesn't even do Reckless Assault on his first turn. So it depends how you're gonna play it out. Let's see how it works, but it's a very good team. I want to try it later on. Let's see how it does for him. And bam! Kill Mabul Blebe. Next we look at yellow 6. Here we have CDC attacking Moguris, Molong, Taranis, and Perna defense. Now what's going to happen here is Perna is going to focus on hitting that Triana, while Taranis is going to focus on Tractor, and then Perna is going to be tanked by Feng Yan. Okay, Tractor is going to be the one to wreck that Perna for sure. And then you have Molong can work on Taranis, and later on that Molong. Let's look at his build. We see Triana on Violent Will, and interestingly, Feng Yan on Despair Destroy. And of course, Tractor will be on Revenge Destroy as well. Nice! Salute, CDC. Let's see how it does for him, and then bam! Okay, we see here Lychee bringing in Olivia, Wusa, and Copper. What he plans here is for Wusa to get the first turn, do Wish for Immortality, and then Olivia is gonna give that defense buff with Lockdown, and then Copper is just going to ignore the defense of who? Most probably either Molong or Ritesh. Next tower, we look at yellow 4. Okay, we see here an attack on Kanmondia by X-Shooter. We see it's Laika, Harmonia, and Thessarian. Okay, he's on a crit damage build on the Thessarian, so that Thessarian is going to be packing a punch for sure. And then this Vampire Laika is going to pack a punch with 91 speed. And then we also see here Blebe attacking that Hades with his own Wusa, Theomars, and Chasun comp. How fast is Wusa? Bam! Plus 197. Nice Theomars, but oh man, what a monster. Anyway, bam! There they go. And it's our turn to attack. We look towards yellow 5, and we're gonna hit this Molong, Perna, Triana with our own Rakan, Busa, and Feng Yan. We're going to get the first turn with Busa and put on Wish of Immortality, Shield, and Will. So whatever he does now, our that's the thing with these Guardian 3 siege battles. Man, the proc rates are just insane. You see that? What? 2 turn, everyone, every turn? Almost. Yeah, let's work down this Molong so that we pop the what do you call this? No, let's damage her a bit. See if ever she heals. Nice. Okay, there you go. So now we pop that Salvation Song passive of Triana. And once That's on cooldown. That, oh no. Let's go Feng Yan. See? Now this is very dangerous. But the procs go both ways. Yes, good thing we popped Salvation Song there, or else we would have been in deep trouble. You know, Molong can just go crazy and reckless assault whoever, and that's gonna deal really big damage because what? If I'm not mistaken, it's like 70% of HP, right? So in case that's lower, you know, your health is lower than say 70% or you're at like 65%, that's gonna kill you for sure, man. Okay, now um, we're able to tank. That's good. We still have Wish of Immortality, so we can provide shields and, you know, lessen the damage brought, whoa, by all those Valiant procs. Can I get a Valiant proc of my own? Well, not Wusa, because he's on Swift, right? There goes Salvation Song, and there goes Perna. Nice. Whew, close call. And goodbye, Triana. Come on, look at that. You're still getting additional turns and resisting. What's wrong with you? Alright. Okay, on the next one, we see here Kraemon being attacked by CDC. Here's the thing with attacking those Molong Perna, say Beta or Reviver or Eladriel defenses. Just bring water to tank Molong and then wind or two wind monsters to tank Perna. Because Molong will be attacking water, so he's gonna do defense break in onto that area. But Perna is not going to attack area because it's water. That way you're able to distribute the focus of the defense onto those different monsters and do damage while you're able to tank and avoid those defense breaks. Let's check out Sidisi's aerial. Nice. Man, these guys are G3 players. So strong. Okay, on the next tower, we look at Y6. We see Caesar bringing in his Rakan, Chasun, Avaris comp. Rakan will be tanking that Molong. Chasun's gonna be tanking Perna. And then Avaris with his Soul Destroyer passive will kill that Perna and prevent it from reviving. Very good team indeed. Now it's our turn to attack. Let's go hit this MD5. Now, to fight this Molong Perna Ritesh, we're bringing in our own Fran, Ritesh, and where's Ritesh? Okay, Laika. Our vampire, Laika. He's gonna get the first turn here from Molong. Reckless Assault into Laika. Okay, and then Fran. Oops. Whoa. A very fast Ritesh. Defense break. Nice. And then Ritesh to tank Perna. Can we kill this Molong with justice? Bam! Okay, now without that Molong, his defense is helpless. Unless he goes violent, proc, crazy. Yep. Can we stun? Oh no. Ritesh switched targets to my Fran because Fran is already low on HP. And she's a neutral element. She's on light. And so does Perna. Oh no. So the battle is not yet over. It almost is because we have Justice. Alright. Ooh. Close call, man. Alright. Goodbye. Nice fight. We see Caesar's attack on Poggy work. And we see Mystic here bringing in his own Theor, Galleon, Chloe comp. And bam! Nice. So strong. Okay. we skip the cooldown of the towers and we look at base 1. We see here this Fengyan Fermayon Wusa being attacked by Theo with his own Jamire, Chebesunef, and then of course Katarina. Now QB is just going to do a Shot of Fury and increase attack power and critical rate of that Katarina, and then Katarina is just going to sort of discharge and kill somebody. And then after that, Jamire is just going to do his Illusion of Time, reset the skill of QB, and then QB is just gonna go another round of Shout of Fury, and then give the turn back to Katarina, and then Katarina is gonna throw another round of those ignore defense sort of discharge attacks. Man, I'm so envious, so salty right now with that Jamire, man. Nice team. Okay, now we jump to base 2, yellow 2 with all those Kumun, Triana, Amarna defenses. CDC bring in Kali, Delphoy, and Basalt, who's going to provide Health Stomp that decreases the attack bar of the opponents by 35%, and then he's also going to provide Polar Roar that's going to increase defense of his teammates and heal them depending on his max HP. Then you have Delphoy with Spirit's Blessing that removes all harmful effects on his or her allies and grants immunity for 2 turns. So he's gonna have enough sustain here to actually defeat this team. Amarna will be focusing on Basalt because he's actually dark, and then Amarna is light. And then you have that Delphoy who's going to tank Kumun, while Kali is gonna do her God of Fire and everything. So very nice team. Very interesting way to defeat this comp or this defense. Next we see Blebe bringing in the same team. Wow. That's how you beat that. Nice. See, you can really learn a lot from these guys. And I salute you, Symphonic. Okay, back to the base Y1. And we see here again all Molong defenses. And an attack on Brad by Simp Arya, where he's bringing in his own Kumun Immensity Copper. So Kumun's gonna provide that attack speed lead for Immensity to get the turn and give to Copper, and then Copper is just going to burst down those guys. And bam, nice. Okay, now we look towards Y7, and it's our turn to attack. Let's hit deep, and we bring in that earlier team I mentioned, like 2 wins. So we're bringing in Xingze and Chasun. And then for our water tank, we're bringing in our own Camilla to tank that Molong. And most probably Triana is going to be hitting that. Okay. We have to increase the attack first because he's not gonna do another reckless assault until like a few more turns. Okay, defense break. No defense break. Do we need to heal? Yeah, let's heal to get another turn faster. Yep. And then we're gonna continue working on that Molong so he doesn't have reckless assault. Okay. Nice. It's really good that Camilla has that first aid passive because it helps her, get rid of all those debuffs and everything. So that's why Camilla is very strong if you build her right. My Camilla is not the best Camilla, but yeah, it's not the worst either. Okay, see? And then now... Okay, he's destroying my health here. Who's on destroy? Perna is on destroy, huh? Yeah, because Perna is the only one attacking my wind monsters, see? Mmm. Heal, heal. Come on. Destroy that health. Can you kill? Alright, that's good. We popped Salvation's passive. Or Salvation Song's passive. And with that out of the way, let's heal this what Camilla and continue working on this Mr. Molong over here. Um, can we kill? Oh, almost. Come on, Zigze, punch. No punch. That burn is doing a lot of damage with that destroy. Mm, okay, okay, we should be good. With the defense break, no defense break. Yeah, that's the thing here because we brought wind monsters and then a water monster. We're not gonna do enough damage or it, you know, burst damage onto that Triana because he's a wind monster. So what we're going to do here is to destroy the HP of this Perna until yeah, he doesn't heal as much anymore, and we get to do more damage onto him. All right. Lucky. And we see here Shooter bring in his Bastet, Perna, and Tiomar against this Molong Retesh Perna defense. What he's planning here is, of course, for Bastet to get the first turn, give the shields an attack buff with Oasis Blessing, and then from there, Perna and Tiomars are just going to wreck this Perna, Molong, and Retesh comp. Yeah, 2 damage dealers, man. Nice. It may not be as YOLO as you think or as it seems, because Bastet together with Perna is a really good team because Bastet provides shields, right? And while she's giving shields, she's also giving attack bars. And Perna has her Eternity passive, where she provides heals of her HP, the HP of her allies by like 10% every turn. So say even if she violence, and then these guys are speed tuned together, you know, Theomars with most probably 100 plus speed. He's gonna do the damage break first. Remember Theomars has an Elemental King passive that gives him the attribute advantage against the enemy. So, is it really YOLO or a very good way to bust down this team? Nice team from X Shooter, ladies and gentlemen. Salute. Alright, now we look at the next tower. Here we see Phil bringing in his own Han, Frigate, and Beta. Now Han is actually a 5-star LND, not 5. He provides that 30% speed lead. So for sure, Frigate's going to get the first turn. Frigate has a base speed of 108. So that's one of the not really fastest like Kabila with a 120 base speed, but still 108 is good, and that's gonna give him enough advantage to give Beta the turn so that she can do her Serenity and provide anti-crit and Serenity. And then from there, Hans is gonna do his thing and deal damage to them. Here we see Plebe bringing in his own Wind Water team with Feng Yan, Eladriel, and then of course Camilla. Now he's bringing in the defense speed to give Feng Yan a higher defense because Feng Yan is going to be the main damage dealer here. Camilla's gonna be tanking Molong, but no way water can destroy enough HP or do enough damage to that Eladriel. So a very interesting strategy and a very good strategy at that from Blebe here. And yes, I still want an Eladriel. Please come to us. Pretty, pretty, please. And bam, there goes Field's attack. Next, we see Tituit bringing in his Villajuel with the fire HP lead to tank Molong. And then that Villajuel is going to provide immunity for Ritesh and, of course, Theomars. Now, Theomars is, again, has the Elemental King passive, so he's going to be doing a lot of damage. Without resistance lead from that Jean, um, yeah, Ritesh is going to be tanking Perna. And then, as mentioned earlier, Villajuel is going to be tanking Molong. So you're going to have Theomars free to do his own damage and kill these guys. Nice team from Simp, TT Tweet. Alright, now let's see here. Yep, they're on to us. This time it's a head-to-head fight against G.O.A.T and our guild Symphonic. We see here DJ Imbecile in his own Bastet, Theomars Perna. And then we see here JRNZ in his own Jean, Molong, and Perna against this Tianlang, Triana, and Perna. Now, this Tianlang defense is strong because Tianlang has a leader skill of what 44% increase in guild content. So expect that Tianlang to be really tanky. But of course, they build him with speed because you want him to get the first turn. So when he does Dragon Dance, he can remove any beneficial effect on the enemies, and maybe even get the chance to stun them. And then when that happens, you have Perna to do the damage that she usually does when she has this. I don't know. Most players build her with high crit rate, so she can crit even though she doesn't have the elemental advantage. A very strong defense, but JRNZ is bringing in his own Jean, so Jean can wait for that opportunity to do her cry of provocation, but she's just going to provoke Perna or Tianlang to what do you call this, to attack her. And then when she provokes, she's gonna put in her prayer of protection that makes her invisible for a turn. And once she's able to do that, Perna and Molong will just destroy the rest of the team with a damage break or a defense break from Molong, and then Perna with her crits. And then here we see Shooter bringing in his own Olivia, Wusa, and of course Kappa for the ignore defense. Nice teams, man. Nice teams. Alright, it's our turn to attack. Let's hit Snow with this Jean Beta Theomars. We're going to bring in our own Copper, Bulldozer, and MSCP Comp. We're going to give the turn to Copper, and then we're just going to Copper that Beta. Bam. And then even if Jean provokes, we have our Bulldozer on Will, who's going to bam. Favorite cup. Yeah, now the thing with this Jean Theomars Beta team is it works if that Beta is super fast. Now imagine if Beta gets the first turn and puts up Serenity, where she decreases the chance of getting a critical hit and then gives immunity, and then you miss the turn. Say she gets the turn before MSCP does, and then MSCP would just give the turn to whoever, and then they're going to glance or won't hit the critical. Game over. But then at least for this guy, our MSC is faster than that Beta. Okay, now next we see Simp Crab. He's bringing in his own Fengyan. That's a Wedget, I believe. And of course, Bulldozer. Now, with that defense lead, that Bulldozer is definitely going to pack a punch. And then we're just gonna be giving them attack bars with his passive, the duty of the monarch, where he gives his allies attack bar by 10% every time his turn ends. Nice team, Crab. And on the next attack, bam! We see here Simp Feb bringing in is Callie, Chloe, and Katarina. Of course, Chloe is gonna get Fanatic, and then Callie should get the next turn. So he'll do Goddess of Fire, so that when Katarina hits her Sword of Discharge, it's gonna be packing a punch. This can be a bit risky if it goes to that Harmonia. Now since she's fire, Katarina might plants, and that's risky, but of course RNG is fun. And how does he do? Bam! Nice job. Okay, on base number 5, we see more Molong defenses, but here with Katie's we see Oberon. So what he's planning here is that Bastet is going to be super fast, or faster than the opponent attacking, and then he's going to give the turn to Oberon, who's just going to do Light of Judgment that will inflict damage, ignoring the enemy's defense. What? That's crazy. Post-patch, Serenity will no longer remove a buff, so it's gonna inflict planting hits in case the defense derps. But either way, strong defense. And now we see DG Imbecile bring in a Jultan, Triana, and that Laika. Now Jultan here is a very strategic entry to the offense team because Jultan has a passive, Contaminated Blood passive, where he inflicts damage like 12% of his max HP to the attacker and breaks defense with every attack. And imagine, so that Oberon's gonna attack Jultan. Jultan's probably on revenge, and then after he revenges, if Oberon's not on wheel, he's gonna be a defense broken, and then Lyca's just gonna go for a kill. Nice. Plus Triana has a passive Salvation Song, who's gonna save whoever's gonna die first, right? And get the turn and put immunity. Crazy team, man. Next on the attack is Simp Crab with his Fengyan, Mikhail, and Copper. Now, with that defense guild lead skill of Fengyan and the blessing of the wind of Mihail, that Copper and that Fengyan is going to be packing a lot of damage because they are both defense killing monsters. So with the heals of Calm Mind and the heals of Mihail, that's going to be a good comp to fight that Molong, Ritesh, Perna. But again, Ritesh may do some defense breaks and then Perna can go crazy. But again, procs are procs, and violent and will play a big role in winning or losing a fight, right? And now we see here JRMZ with his Avaris, Arnold, and Annabelle. Man, I want Annabelle. Annabelle has this Water Guardian's Angel skill that attacks all enemies 3 times and then has a 40% chance to break the target's defense. And then she also has this Girl's Prayer where she cleanses all the debuffs and heals her allies. Man, that's a solid monster right there. A solid team from JRNZ. And now we see Arya D with her own Garo, Iyunu, and Rina. Nice. Iyunu has this passive skill, Underworld King's return, where he revives with 30% of his HP in the full attack bar after being killed. And then his attack power is also increased by 100% each time he revives. Man, nice team. With Garo over here, who has this narrow escape passive that offsets incoming damage that may kill him and then increases his attack bar by 50%. But of course, if you get multi hits, like the first skill of Sierra, that can kill a Garo at the right moment in time. Let's see now. Okay, bam, bam. And now Praetorian brings his very own Kali, Katarina, and Chloe. We discussed this earlier. Let's see how it does for him. The RNG of Sword of Discharge, man. It can get crazy. And there's this one defense that's standing out right now. It's the defense of Dark King with his Tianlang, Triana, and Perna team. Man, very strong defense. And look, 17 out of versus 18. Definitely a strong defense. And finally, bam. Good job, Simp Crab. And now we look at base number 4. We see attacks here. We see the first one from DG Imbecile, where he's bringing in his Bulldozer, Emesity, and then Rakuni. Yeah, nice team. Because then, whatever Fermayan does, Rakuni's just gonna cleanse it and kill it. And because Feng Yan is wind, he's gonna keep attacking into Emesity and not the fire guys. Nice team to beat this Fermayan. And bam! Good job, man. Okay, next we see here Dex with his own Molong, Perna, and Eladriel to fight and battle this Molong, Ritesh, Perna. And the next we see DG Imbecile with his Annabelle, Triana, and of course that Avaris, who's not going to let Perna revive with his passive skill, Soul Destroyer. And next we see Shooter with his Jean, Perna, and Theomars. And now Praetorian, again Jean with the resistance leads of 55%, Ritesh, Perna. Nice teams, Buzz. You can do it. Alright, it's our turn to attack. We're gonna hit wet with our own Zyros, Tiana, and Galleon. Now, his defense here is led by Ophelia with a guild defense lead of 44%. Wow. Now, of course, Ophelia is known for her Cry of Threat, where she activates the threat state and only enemies, or she'll be the only opponent that the enemies can attack. Now, while she's doing this, you have Theomars to do his crazy stunts, and then you have Sustain from Beta. Now, the team we're bringing in is going to be led, of course, by Zyros's attack power lead, but we can have Winds of Change. That's gonna cleanse everything. Time to Loot to provide the defense break so that Ophelia's defense lead is no longer valid. And then Fiery Breath to reset everyone. Oh no, she resists and puts on a shield. Now there's the threat state. Nice defense break. Good thing we have AoE skills that, even though she has that threat state, we're able to kill the other monsters out. Uh-oh. Beta, don't go crazy. Looking at the attack bars, we have to decrease our attack bar so that Zyros can get his turn. Mm. Okay, another Storm of Midnight. Nice. Um, yeah, I'll save the time to loot until after that. What do you call that? That invincibility. Yeah, that's fine. Because now she has dots. And then, even though she doesn't have defense break, we can just, you know, increase attack power. And with that low health, Zyros can just go for the kill. Okay, nice. Ooh, that's the thing. Alright, nice fight. Bam. Okay, next we see base 7 on the target. Okay, we see attacks from Praetorian with his Theomar's Thessarian Chandra. Bam, it works for him. Good job, Praetorian. Okay, it's our turn to attack. Now for this John Theomar's Taranis. Now, Taranis has this Forest of Living skill, and then he has that revives anyone that you're going to kill. And then he has Druid's Secret Plan, where he revives into beast form with 30% of his HP at the moment of death. And then when he's in his Patience of Beast passive, or in his monster mode, if that's what we call it, um, he creates a shield every time he's attacked. Okay, so he's gonna be super tanky, and then you have their John um, with the resistance lead, and of course her Cry of Provocation, and of course Theomars with his crazy procs and his elemental king advantage above everyone. Um, we're going to cleave this team because they're going to be defense-based monsters, and then we're gonna have Frigate with the attack lead, and with that attack power buff, can we kill? Ooh, okay, there's the revive. Now the thing there was, um, yeah, they're all trying to save Theomars, but good thing you were able to kill Jean right away, because if Jean put that invincibility in herself, we'd be in trouble. But good thing Theomars was the one with the lowest HP, so she puts that um, invincibility onto Theomars. And then, of course, since Tyrannus is a defense scaling monster, we were able to ignore defense and do damage to them. Okay, next target, we go to tower number 1. Okay, let's see now. Again, all Molong defenses. Let's try to hit Dark King over here with the Jean, Harmonia, Molong. Now we're gonna bring our own Katarina and Sword of Discharge our problems away. Now this comp can go wrong if all the Swords of Discharge go to Triana, or sorry, Harmonia, and then it advances, and we don't kill anyone. And then we get Molong go crazy, say he doesn't do reckless assault on the first turn. But we're gonna get the first turn, and we're gonna do Fanatic. So even if he goes, okay, still stuns and removes the buff from Chloe. Good thing Katarina survives. And now it is God of Fire. And here we go. Bam. Oh, see advancing. Okay, that's fine. Now he does reckless assault onto Kali, who's invincible. Okay, good. Now we can tectonic shift and 3 versus 1. Alright. See, Katarina can work. But again, it's fun RNG. And whatever happens, It's win or lose. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, but a lot of people don't like Katarina, but at the end of the day, everything's RNG anyway, and that's what makes the game exciting, right? Um, yeah, you can do whatever comp, and even if your teams are strong, and then you get procs against you, you still lose. And especially at these Guardian 3 levels, expect a lot of procs to go around. Like, what's up, said the Gambino. uh, okay, yeah. Um, Again, greetings to G.O.A.T. It's a good fight, and Moong Ming also. What's up, guys? And again, thank you to Symphonic for allowing us to share these videos with you. Um, Again, it's a long drawn fight, these siege battles. Yeah, I kind of missed two swords or two monster fights, but here's the last sword. We're attacking base 10, and here's Simp Sonic with his Emma, Copper, and Triana. So Triana is going to provide the immunity, and then Copper is going to ignore defense on everyone, while Kisalik brings in his Theomars, Chasun, and Galadriel. Now with that crit rate on Theomars, he's gonna be doing a lot of damage, most especially with Chasun's attack power buff, the Amuse that gives what attack power buff for 2 turns. Yeah, solid comp from Keselic. Bam. Okay. Again, for the last sword, we're gonna attack into this base 12 with the Kumun, Grego, and Iris. Now, to battle this, we bring in our Shield Will Galleon, and then we want someone who can kill that, what do you call this, that Kumun, so we bring in Julie. I'm thinking if I should bring Orion here, or I need a form of sustain or someone who can tank those LND monsters. So, okay, Death Side got his own Kumun. Wait, let's finish the sword. Okay, let's do that here. Beta and Julie. Let's go. Kill Babul. Ooh, he could have stunned us there. But good thing we have Serenity up. And now 1,000 shots. Ooh. Good thing we have Beta. Tank. I remove buffs. Nice. Okay. Woo. Risky. Yes. But yep. Lucky. I think it's lucky. Yep. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you for all the subscribers. A warm welcome to the Dino Games. If it's your first time on our channel, if you like what you've watched today, please do leave a like, leave a comment, and please do share. I would appreciate the support. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying the video. We're going to fast forward it a bit to this last base that we're going to show you here today. It's going to be base number 10, and we see this very strong defense with the Molong, Vivachel, and Perna. Vivachel has this Song of Switch Destiny that switches the attack bar and the HP of the enemy, so that can't be resisted and ignores immunity. And then you have Molong with his reckless assault, and Perna with the second life with her passive Eternity. We can look at the stats. So far he has a 3-win is to 1-lose win rate, so he just reset that count. And we have Ken's attacking with his Theomars, which is Theomars, Violent Will, and then his Camilla. So tanky, Tank Camilla. And then of course Jocelyn, Speed HP. Okay, let's see how it does for him. And bam! Good job, brother. Happy holidays to everyone. Here are the highlights of the fight. And then a few shout outs from the guys of G.O.A.T and Symphonic. So here are their shout outs. Yeah, Merry Christmas, guys. This was a good fight, and yeah, I wish everyone happy holidays, happy New Year. I'll be coming up with a video for the summoning of the Transcendence Scroll, so please do ring the bell for the video on that. Hopefully we'll get a Molong. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, we're gonna do a mass summoning first, and then the Transcendence Scroll on another episode. Thanks for watching. Now we just wait for the trophy box and see what we get. GG, Moong Ming, and G.O.A.T. It was a good fight. The SSS trophy box gives us what? We are second pick from the lot, and we're going to get this one here, and bam. Okay, Legend Rune. Oh, Legend Flat Rune. That's like auto sell for number 2. You should be getting like percentages, or at the least speed. Yep. Again, thank you for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed. Please do like and subscribe and share for more videos on Siege Battles. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and like we always do, may the Force be with you. See you on the next one. Congratulations, Lama, for winning the RTA season. And to all the Guardian players, man, you guys are solid. Congratulations.
Even begin to mind the hours. Just think about the seconds that will be ours. Forget about the doubt and trouble. Just look into my eyes, believe in me. Let me, yeah. We'll breathe the air, swallow the sky. Our black and it's real show. Swallow the skies, our blankets the ocean, and we sleep in the clouds. We'll breathe the air. Swallow the skies, our blankets the ocean, and we sleep in the clouds. Tonight